Now to that inspiring and heartfelt story of adoption and family. Nearly 25 years ago, Danny Stewart discovered an abandoned baby at a subway station here in New York City. He and his now husband, Pete Mercurio, would later go on to adopt the baby they named Kevin. Their story has now been turned into an animated short film called 18 Months and follows the personal, legal, and societal hurdles it took for them to adopt their son. Here's a sneak peek.
Time stands still, beauty in all she is. I will be brave, I will not let anything take.
Grab the tissue box. Pete and Danny join us now. Good morning to you both.
Good morning.
Thank you for having us on.
So this was a big deal when it happened nearly 25 years ago, but for people who don't remember, didn't follow this, briefly, Danny, what was it that happened?
I was going to meet Pete for dinner, and I was running late. So as I was exiting the station, I noticed a bundle on the ground. I thought it was a doll at first, kept going, and then I glanced back, and the legs started to move.
Oh my God.
So I knew it wasn't a doll. I raced back down the stairs, made sure he was breathing okay. And then I looked for help and couldn't find anybody. So this was before cell phones. Mm-hmm. So I knew there was a payphone up on the street. So I ran back up the stairs. I called 911 and said, I found a baby.
Wow.
And the rest is history.
And now it's portrayed so powerfully in this animated short. Everyone should try to find it and watch it. It's not going to take much time, but it is going to make an impact on your heart. What's it like for you to relive it on screen? I mean, Pete, you've said it is like reliving it.
Yeah, I mean, every time we've watched the film, it transports us right back to those moments. And I'm getting goosebumps right now, even thinking about it, because there's a moment in the film where Danny and Kevin, the baby, see each other for the first time. And I wasn't there for that moment, so I get to live that moment in watching the film. And we feel all the emotions all over again that we felt that night.
So the film depicts all the hurdles and obstacles you guys faced. I mean, there were legal hurdles, there were societal pressures. What was that period like? What were the legal issues you guys were facing, Danny?
Well, there was nothing that allowed for two men to adopt at the same time. And so that was one thing. But the judge, unbeknownst to us, was a part of a pilot project to expedite adoption from foster care to adoption quickly in new cases of abandonment. So she was able to do that. She had the power and authority to do that. We didn't know that, but that allowed her to ask the question if we were interested in adopting.
So it's only 25 years ago, but it feels like it's like a political lifetime in terms of rights around gay marriage, for example. After legalization, you were married in the very same office
Yes.
of the judge who helped you with that adoption. That's a beautiful full circle moment.
It was definitely full circle.
Yeah, it was our son's idea, actually. I was walking him to school one morning. This was after New York State had legalized same-sex marriage. And he had seen people on TV getting married on the steps of courthouses and by judges. And on the walk to school, I asked him, I said, you know, do you think your dad and I should get married? And his response was, well, don't judges marry people?
Smart.
And I was like, do you want to meet the judge that finalized your adoption? And he just nodded. And so I got right on it and contacted Manhattan Family Court. We hadn't been there in 10 years since his adoption was finalized. And
Wow.
they got back to us right away and said the judge would be delighted to officiate our marriage.
So how's Kevin doing now?
Oh, he's doing great. Living in Pittsburgh, doing what he should be doing. He's a software developer, working at a creative agency. It's thriving. It's really rewarding for us to see him, you know, there and living his life.
Yeah, he's so much smarter than either of us.
Oh, that was a long time ago that he
Yes.
was much smarter than us.
Well, Pete and Danny, thank you so much for being here. You can watch 18 Months, that's what it's called, on 18monthsfilm.com.
It's really good. Check it out, folks.